right, the time is 7 p.m. I call the June 18, 2025 meeting of the Village of Suffern Planning Board order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. All right, first on the agenda is 156, 160 Wayne Avenue, the multifamily project. It was a revised site plan application. We're continuing the public hearing, and we are requesting to adjourn this to the July meeting.
Yeah.
Do I have a motion to adjourn to the July meeting?
I'll make that
Mr.
motion.
McInerney, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Mr. Halper, all in favor, say aye. Aye, motion carries. Same thing with LaShack Lot, 1 Ramapo Avenue, site plan application, continuation of the public hearing, hearing. We want to adjourn that to the July meeting. Do we have a motion?
I'll make that
Mr.
motion.
McInerney, do you have a second?
I'll second. I'll second.
I'm going with Mr. Byrnes this time.
Mr. Second.
Deficient. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 3 is 780 Smallby Avenue. Please come forward. We don't have mics, so please speak loudly. State your name, address for the record, and speak a little loudly.
Sure. Pierre Oscar, 78 East Maltby Avenue.
Okay, do you want to address that?
Well, you made some changes to the plan, right?
Yes, you had requested 3 changes. Those were made, the bulk chart, instead of former to proposed property line,
Right.
and also to be removed the driveway.
Right. So the building inspector had a few comments. Did you get it to Mr. Oscar? The comments, Joanne?
No, not yet.
Okay. So Joanne will give you the comments. Unfortunately, it's not going to go forward today. But, it seems like it should go quicker sooner than later. But one, there was an error in one calculation that the surveyor made, which is easily correctable. Another, though, is the development coverage is allowed is 35%. If you do the subdivision as is, you have 35.8, so you're 0.8 over. So you have 2 choices. One is to go to the zoning board of appeals for a variance, which seems like a waste of time. The other is to ask him to find a way to eliminate that 0.8%. Maybe take off a little bit, it sounds silly, but maybe take off a little more of the driveway or whatever, just make it a little cleaner. And, you know, whatever other comments you make. But I would show him the comments. And the other thing I would ask, I know he said he has his bulk table. He has required existing proposed. I think if you do for lot 1 and lot 2,
Okay.
you know, like after it's done, say lot 1 will be this, lot 2 will be that. Of course, lot 2 doesn't really have much because there's no building, but, you know, I think it'll just make it easier.
Instead of required and existing.
Well, no, required
Not
existing.
existed and proposed, I'm sorry.
Required existing proposed, but almost 2 proposed. Proposed lot 1, proposed lot 2.
Okay, got it.
And then, Joanne, you mentioned, I guess we should check with the county board if Mr. Cerise wants to call. When you get approval, you're going to file this with the county of Rockland in order to make it legal. I think they need a Mylar, they call it. But I think will you follow up with the county?
Yeah, I'll follow up with them. They won't need the Mylar until the final, I think, but just a larger drawing, I think they're going to want to see a standard, size, like site plan size.
Yeah, so I mean, if you had anything you wanted to say, a little bit,
No, I just want to confirm these are the final items. You want the lot 1 and 2 for the proposed, and 0.8 to kind of move the line to
address it one way or the other,
address
yeah.
it, yes. And I think that was it, right? Those 2 items?
And the first one, do you have it, memo?
I gave it to them.
Yeah, the first one says the 24.5 is incorrect, so he's got to address that. But I think if you give it to him,
Yeah.
if you want, he can call me if he has a question. I'll give him my card.
Sounds good.
It's moving on, it's moving.
Thank you.
So if you want to adjourn it to,
Yeah, we have a motion to adjourn this to the July meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Byrne, on the second.
I'll second.
Mr. Van Sickle, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. It will be July 16th.
July 16th, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Byrne.
But then the sooner he gets it in, the better, obviously. But they're minor changes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do they have to hear
Um,
on the subdivision?
They can waive it, but we can,
We can wait.
yeah.
Number 4, Suffern WA LLC, which is 37 Washington Avenue. It's a zone change.
Adjourn.
Okay, and we are going to adjourn this to the July meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn to the July meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Mr. McInerney, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Van Sickle, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Number 5, Altier 22 Beauty Bar, 30B Chestnut Street. She's not
I
here.
wonder if she's in the other room.
We'll go to the next one.
All right, we'll go to the next one. Number 6, 41 Lafayette Avenue, an informal discussion. Come on down, please state your name and address for the record, and yeah, we have the AC going on and the microphone, so be a little louder.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Andy. I'm the assistant of Mr. Zen, and Mrs. Zen. And then we presented for 41 Lafayette Avenue. This one is the buy and sell the contracts in our hand for a long time. So we trying to separate this large Mexican restaurant in the two business. One is using Lafayette entrance, the other one using the chestnuts. So in the front side, we want to be used as the nail spa. And then in the back side, there was original, that's the Mexican restaurant. We're gonna keep that restaurant part for the small takeout, the restaurant. We're gonna present for some Asian food, Japanese food, and also some Asian takeout, Chinese food.
So you can't get your nails done and order Chinese food at the same time, so you're telling me?
I'm
It's going to
sorry.
be 2 separate businesses?
Yes, two separate businesses.
That would be good, though, yes.
Yeah, and then Mr. Zen is the master chef for 30 years experience, and then Mrs. Zen, she's in charge for the nail spas.
Okay.
Yes.
So it looks, this is informal. Looks like both uses are permitted. You would have to submit a building permit application with architectural plans detailing the new proposed floor plan. So I don't know if you have this, but it should include among other things. 1 hour rated fire separation between the two proposed occupancies. You have to upgrade the fire alarm system, and so on and so forth. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Yeah, he sent another issue. Because these are permitted uses, so if you just did, an informal plan, you could get the approval. The problem is you want to add like a glass wall?
Yes, this
Right.
is for the door,
Right.
extended outside. So we look at the survey land. So it feels like, this one is going to be belongs to this property. We want to just extend the glass door the outside a little bit, make the whole, the glass, the door more beautiful,
Right.
organized.
Here's the issue. By doing that, it triggers a whole another level of review by this board. Like you have to, that's what he said. You're going to, this is the building inspector. You're going to have to bring in an updated, a site plan, drafted by an engineer. Now you may have plans to do that already, I don't know.
Not yet, because we're waiting for the contract, buy sell the contract after we signed, and we're gonna move forward.
Okay, so if you're prepared to do that, you would
Yes.
have to come in with a site plan by an engineer to show the wall and show where you're moving it and everything.
Okay, we did contact the Mr. Adams, the building department inspector. He said that it's okay, so we need to get this approved first.
Well, but what you're asking for can't get, I mean, I know this is just a consultation,
Yeah.
but when you say get this approved first, what do you mean?
I just say if this one, they can be divided by the two business.
Right. Well, the board is not going to say that can happen. I mean, it can,
Okay.
but you're not getting an approval because we don't really have plans. That's what I'm saying, like you have to come in with formal plans.
Okay, after we got the the final the contract, and then we're gonna ask the engineer to submit all the application. And then what is the next step? We want to know how we're gonna do for the next one.
Yeah, you would contact the building inspector, you would make an application here for a site plan approval from the planning board, and then they'll guide you through that.
Okay, okay.
Does anybody have any questions about these comments?
Pretty straightforward.
But my suggestion would be have your engineer or you sit down with the building inspector just to discuss that issue that we mentioned, because you could get it much quicker if you don't do that glass wall, but if you really want it, then you do it, do the plans.
Okay. No other questions?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a good.
Andy, I'll email you an application,
Okay.
so you can get that to your guy as quick as you can.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay?
Next up on the agenda.
All right, let me go and see if she's in the other.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know if Bruce is still recording, but I'm getting food on the way out. I think that's pretty cool.
I thought you were going to eat while you were getting your menu.
Yeah, and then I sticky fingers.
Wait until the Manny's done. She's working on Penny.
And then I wouldn't hang. I think these things ahead.
Yeah, see, I've never gotten one of either. So, it's good for many kind of
Tell about the
intelligence.
ones on over my dog.
Well, wait a minute. I think that's a lie. I think I did get a manicure the morning of my wedding. She did my hair. She wanted my nails to look nice when they took the legal photos. You know, where you're holding the hand. You know, where you're holding the hand. She wanted me to look good with my nails. So yes, I did have one manicure in my lifetime. You're gonna edit this all out.
No, I was keeping it in.
I don't see her.
All right, so do we like,
For our
call it
extension.
and say she's not here, or do we go?
I don't know how many questions.
Yeah,
really
you
gonna
could probably do
have.
it if
To change the use.
you want to call them in.
Yeah, number 5 on the agenda, Altier 22 Beauty Bar at 30 Chestnut Street. It's a second application. The applicant is not here. The building inspector said, is another simple change of use to the permitted use in the CB district for personal services. No additional parking requirement is required by our village code. She already filed for certificate of use and fire inspection, which was conducted. All she needs to do is take care of a few small fire code issues and get planning board approval, and she was good to go. So,
Approve it conditionally upon the fire.
My recommendation would be, if someone's amenable, would be, the motion would be to waive the necessity for a formal site plan. Note that it's a type 2 action on the secret, so no further environmental review is required, and approve the site plan with the conditions to adhere to the building inspector's comments and other approvals that are necessary. So if someone please
we're gonna,
amenable to make that motion, take the motion.
Mr. McInerney, we have a second. Mr. Byrne, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. There will be miscellaneous. Any old business to discuss? Any new business to discuss? All right, schedule the date for the July meeting. It looks like July 16th. We have a motion to schedule the July meeting for July 16th.
I'll make that motion.
We have a second, Mr. Byrne. We have a second.
I'll second it.
Mr. Halper, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Mr. McInerney, you have a second?
I'll second
Mr.
that.
Halpern, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned, 7:13.